Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Uhunoma Osagie Asabo. I got a video note, or rather an audio note of Mr. Lucky laying allegations that I called him and I threatened his life and that of his family, and that I also threatened to deal with him and all of sort. Well, it's very funny, you know. I'm still surprised that Doin is so jobless that he would go to the extent of trying to convince that guy to lay allegations of such. Well, Mr. Lucky, if you have the audio conversations of when I called you and I threatened your life, please go to the nearest police station and tender it. I will be called for questioning and I will gladly go for it. And I feel sorry for you, Mr. Lucky. You are older than Doin, much older, and you allow yourself to be manipulated by Doin to try and tarnish my image. Well, this is it. I was paid for a job and I've done your job. You're so lucky now because right now in Abuja Embassy for the US, there are no more appointments available. You're one of the last persons that I was able to secure an appointment for. And now appointments are no longer available. Your appointment has been secured, your application has been done, I've got some necessary documentations for you. You can go ahead and transfer the other 150 to Doin. That's the advice I have for you. Go ahead and transfer the other 150 to Doin so he can provide you with the necessary documentations that you need for your interview. You are not getting a dime from me. I want you to understand that you're not getting one dime from me. I feel sorry for you, you know, and I also feel sorry for people who are allowing Doin to manipulate them, to tell them all sort of rubbish to say on Facebook. It shows how jobless some persons are. Well, I am too busy. I'm not as jobless as Doin is. I have so much work to do. I have so much applications to do. I won't waste my time ranting and battling with him. But I've told him, if he pushes me to the wall, if he pushes me to an extent that I feel like I've been pushed to the wall enough, I'm going to retaliate. I'm going to retaliate, and it's going to be very, 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 very tragic for him. I've warned him several times. Then for the applicants that are calling me, I've gotten so much calls from both in diaspora and even in Nigeria here. A lot of persons are calling me claiming that they paid Doin some money for visa applications and they are quite worried. And they want to know the nature of their applications and the nature of their visa applications. Well, I am sorry that you guys were caught up in this scenario. I never meant for this to happen. It just came up. But one thing I can assure you is this: I always finish what I start. But because of the nature of the situation on hand, I have decided to put a pause to all the jobs from Doin. Now, the reason being is this: I have not been paid for any of them. Now, what I want you to do, if you know you've given any job to Doin, is to go to him quietly and try and resolve it. It's either you pay me directly or you instruct Doin to pay me exactly what he owes me. That's what I have to say for any of the applicants. It will do me no good whatsoever to make a mess of your application. It won't do me any good. Besides, for every job that I do, I get more and more clients. I have no issue with the applicants. I actually feel very sorry for all of them because I know you're worried. You guys have been calling me morning, afternoon, day and night, and I've taken my time. I get a lot of calls. I decided to respond to calls from only the applicants because I know you are worried. Your job is safe, but I decided to put a pause on the jobs from Doin. For any other person that gave me jobs whatsoever, your job has been going smoothly, and very soon I'll deliver on your applications. Then I want to send a message to Dion. It's very obvious how very childish and how very manipulative you are, trying to use people to beg me and plead with me, at the same time going on social media to try and tarnish my image. I feel very sorry for you. It shows the extent of your illiteracy. Well, I will just say this. To get to a point, you push me to a wall, I will retaliate. I'm trying to be as cool and calm as I can be. It will do me no good to bring you down. It won't do me any good to bring you down or to start making certain derogative statements about you. But you're taking this issue to another extent that it shouldn't be taken to. I had no issue with you whatsoever before you decided to go online and try to tarnish my image and that of my family. For persons who are calling me in relations to if I can still do jobs since I no longer work with Dion, it's funny because Dion just brought applicants. I do the jobs. There was no scenario or situation whereby he did the jobs with me. His function was just to bring the jobs. He has the publicity, he brings the job, I do the work. So for those persons calling and asking, okay, now you no longer work with him, if you can still do your jobs, it's funny because I don't understand what you're talking about. I do the jobs. I've been the one doing all the jobs. He doesn't do anything. So if you want to make inquiries on visa applications, or you want to get you need visa advices, you can still reach me. This is who I am, this is what I do. He brought clients, I do the job. For those of you asking for my contact and trying to reach me regarding visa applications, you can reach me on 081 353 13772. You can reach me on 081 353 13772. There are a lot of visa applications still going on. Canada is a country that needs people to come and work. Don't allow yourself to be deceived by anyone. The visa application process for the AIPP is very transparent. You can go online, just type in AIPP immigration. It's very easy. As far as you're a graduate, you can pass your English test, you can qualify for it. For persons who are also worried about the standard of my office, I'm a registered travel agent. I am a registered travel agent. My company was registered before Dion registered his. I was the one who even encouraged him to register his. So I have a registered travel agency and I'm a registered IATA agent. Registered and licensed IATA agent. I book flights, I do hotel reservations. So you can decide to go to the CAC site and type in Travel Now and Tours. You see my company there, you see the registration details there. I have a registered company, although I used to do jobs for Dion. So so that's all I have to say for now. For Mr. Lucky, the advice I have for you as a brother, because I feel sorry for you. I feel you are being manipulated by Dion against me. That is how Dion functions. Trust me, I know him very well. He knows how to manipulate people. He knows how to take advantage of people. It's simple. It's called reverse psychology. I don't want you to be caught up in this whole scenario. The advice I have for you is simple. You go to him, you can do the other 150 transfer to him. He gives you the necessary documentations. You prepare yourself. You can call me. I will undermine the fact that you've gone online and you've said all sort of rubbish about me. You can call me. I can advise you on how to respond to your questions you'll be asked in the US Embassy. Yes, I will do that. Go to him. You can transfer the other 150 to him. He gives you the necessary documentations. You prepare yourself for your embassy and you could get out of the whole shit. But if you decide to keep allowing yourself be manipulated by Dion, you have yourself to blame. I have nothing against you. before all this happened, you and I make calls, we have conversations, we gist. But I was surprised that you made yourself so vulnerable for Dion to manipulate and use against me. So I have nothing against you. You go back to him. You can make the other half transfer to him. He gives you the necessary documentations. I can help you with those documentations. But for the fact that you're from Dion, I would want you to go and meet him so you finalize with him. You paid me for a job, and I am done with your job. And there's no way in hell I'm going to refund any money to you. So that's all I have to say to you, alright?